Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Razorbacks will kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He gets a block. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will go on the attack first. Last year, these two played a classic. Those of us who remember the old Southwest Conference would be proud, but once again, we are reminded field goals are fine. Touchdowns are way better, especially if you want to win.
I guess Reese, you didn't like that field goal in the fourth quarter that Arkansas chose to take, but A&M did what they needed to do, go down the field.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Using his legs, it's Moss. Powers through the defender.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
That's caught. It's Moss. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick.
He's going to take a shot right away. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Arkansas! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And the Hogs have put up their first touchdown of the game, and Woo Pig.
Woo Pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Reed. Swings it out to the flat. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Stopped in the backfield. Lose 3 yards on the play. The Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
At the 35, he's loose. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Washington. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Converts on fourth down. Still going. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Now on the move. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And they'll spread receivers all over the field, 5 wide on second and goal. Using his feet. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Reed. Using the quick game. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the... He lost one down the sideline. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Keeps it going. With the catch, it's Moss. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Pressure coming. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He was able to get it out to the 17-yard line, but a fourth down is coming. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Washington. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Washington. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Just keep slinging it. Got a man. It's Washington. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Smashes ahead. He's at the 40. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them him away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That's caught. It's Wilson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes a grab for a big play. And he's brought down after a huge completion. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 4. He wants to take the top off. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Arkansas. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Aggies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's got great speed. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got a man. It's Washington. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Here's the heat. Gonna take a shot. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. Looking for a man. It's Green. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Moss. Made a defender miss. Racing to the right. The 50. Wide open spaces. 10. Touchdown, Aggies. He got loose, and it was lights out after
Yeah, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Stanford is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this bout? They're trailing by 14 to Florida State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Back to throw, it's Green. Looking for a deep man. Pulls in the deep ball. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
You want to talk about flipping the script. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game...
He's loose. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, two fan bases who wait all year for this game, and we could be headed to a fun finish in the Southwest Classic.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Green. Catch in the middle, it's Washington.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Washington. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Throwing on the run. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Quick completion to the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He'll take it himself. These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Well, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many of these games in recent years being played at Jerry World, and with all the speed on the field.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. That's reeled in. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Back to throw. It's Green. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the catch at the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Hauls it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Moss. Oh, a lot of space. The 30. Turning on the jet. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggies. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because...
There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Green. Finds his man, it's Washington. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going for it all. He caught it. And This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Flipping through the defense. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Nice pickup on the return. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands. It's Washington. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Going to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. And we have breaking news. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he's got it. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Washington. Hits him with a stiff arm. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looking to pass. It's Green. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close.